So let's show you how our organize view can help you sort your data. So on your left panel, you can see your spaces. If you click on individual space, you can see just data from this space, but you can also click on the entire module button, and this will make sure that you see all the records saved in your entire module. You can of course filter your data based on set of priorities based on this left panel, or you can use filters directly in the table. So anyone who's named Brown now will appear in the filter here. And you can of course mix and match those filters, and if you click on this button you can reset them. Also, it's very important that you see this little button called select a type of filter. So of course it's gonna work differently if the filter is searching for any record that contains certain values versus where it's, for example, just starting with a certain set of values. So you have, nice ability to filter the data. Also, you can group the data. So you can, for example, in this context, group them by type, and in each individual group, I will see everything that corresponds to this group. You can also ungroup it again and go next. You have certain level of freedom to set up your interface according to your liking. So you can click on this show view. First of all, you can assign different columns. You can just enable them. So this will just hide them from your view, or you can actually even add new custom fields to this database. But I'll show you how to work with custom fields a little bit later. These settings are being remembered with your particular device, with your particular browser. So you might have different settings for your laptop and different settings for your huge monitor, or you might, for example, see more columns in more convenient way. So this is what Boost.space will remember and try to make your life really convenient. You can also see the importing scenarios, and this button actually shows this little row, which is showing you when did the new records arrive in this particular column. If the column is blank, it means there is no integration writing data, saving data into this particular column. Also, you can see this view for exporting. So this view will just show you this bar, and this bar will tell you which tools are loading data from these particular fields. We can also set this last change view, and if we toggle that, I'll show you, and you go to the record, you'll see this new icon, and this new icon will start to show you when did the data arrive, when it was changed, and how. So this is what you can set up to see what happened with your data. You can also show this for empty fields, but let's turn this off for now and go next. There is a color conditional coloring, so that means you can set which combination of values should get specific color. I'll dig deeper onto this feature a little bit later, and you can toggle on and off the split view. So that's interesting feature. Based on what you prefer, you can just open one particular record in the full frame or the entire window. You can actually close this, and you have real estate of your entire screen available to read data from this particular record, particular contact. Or you can toggle the split view on, and you can click on Boris here, and he'll just actually slide from the left side, sorry, it's the right side actually, and you can then easily switch between the records and read what is new and really switch between them in a very fast and convenient way. So really, depending on your preference, you can turn the split view on and off. There are many other neat features if you scroll down all the way below the table. So you can set how many rows per page are visible, but don't overshoot this if you have a slow computer. I think the page with 1000 record might be really demanding on your RAM. So just try to keep this 25, 100, depending really on your device. You can go to the next page here, last page. There's the way how to navigate among that, and there's this little bit invisible column, invisible row, which actually helps you to do some calculations on the column. So if I click here, I can say that I can calculate unique values. So there's 58 unique values in his entire column, or I could see how many filled in columns are inside here, and I could actually do that for each individual column, and I could get some nice insights about my data. So these are some of the interesting features around this entire list view inside in the organized view inside of each module. So thank you guys.